anticipate your win today?
To be honest, if you don't go out and believe that you're going to win, you stand no chance. But I obviously knew I was an underdog going into the match. And when the match started, I started getting more and more belief in myself. And I went up 2 sets to love. And then the reality kind of kicked in where I realized that now I'm actually ahead. Like now I'm expected to win for the first time. And I got a little tight and nervous. I guess it's just a sign of inexperience. I've never played 5 sets before. I've only played on a level where we play, best of 3. So for me, physically, that's also a big battle. One to say that I won that my body lasted that long. But to answer your question, I obviously didn't believe, but I'm a little surprised.
You said that you've never gone 5 sets before, so the break last night, did that help you a little bit to be able to just have a rest period?
Probably so. I would think so. Definitely, I think that probably did help a little bit.
Psychologically, for your career going forward, how important do you feel a win like this is going to end up being?
I think it's huge. I've never played Davis Cup for my country in South Africa. I'm sure the guys of you that are watching, so I was pretty emotional after the win, and it just meant a lot having my parents here and my family and people who've been with me through all these years. Playing juniors, coming through the phases, from 10 to where I am now, and it's just been a long journey, and it feels like this is definitely a slight payoff. It's not the end of the road, obviously, but it's definitely a little bit of a payoff for all the working time you've put in your life.
Coming into the match, your schedule was quite busy. You said you were playing like almost 10 matches. Do you think that gave you a certain advantage?
I don't think so. I think it actually made me a little tired. I wasn't. These guys were here and came a week earlier to prepare, and got a little nurtured by the physios, massages, and they kind of settled in way ahead of me. And traveling really kills you, especially when you come from a place where there's a 7-hour time change. And I came in a little late. Playing wise, yes, it definitely helped me to play a lot. The more matches I played, the better I performed, I feel. But physically, I don't think it benefited. Physically, I think it was a drawback for me with being so active and all the traveling right before a tie like this.
What was going through your mind at the start of that first set? I mean, you went up 2 sets to love, and then you were flat, as you say, for the next 2.
Obviously, sorry.
No, you go.
The momentum wasn't with me anymore, so it was just a new match at the start, and I told myself, I was pretty tired, and I was worried about that. We had to keep one short. The first and second set I was serving well, and that helped me a lot because my game revolves around that. And when my first percentage dropped, I really struggled to just do everything off. And in the third set, I started serving better again, and the crowd really got behind me, and it's amazing how that can energize you, just give you that fifth gear in the overdrive that you never thought you would have.